Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I kind of have a special find. If you guys are anything like me, you're always looking on Marketplace for your next project or something that's a good deal or a trade or whatever. It's at least what I do in my spare time if I'm not working out here. So on Marketplace there was a 1973 Suzuki GT750 road bike, street bike. If you don't know what those are, it's a 3-cylinder 2-stroke. This is the bike right here. It's in pieces. So these are 2-stroke, street legal, basically a super bike back in the 70s, or this one was more of a touring bike. So this was on there. I'll see if I can somehow do a screen record on my phone and I'll show the ad. This was on there for $1,000. I messaged the dude and I'm like, hey, you still have it? Because there was only one picture, and I'll try to put that picture in this video. There's only one picture, and I was like, do you have the title to it? I messaged him, do you have the title? He said yes. I'm like, do you have any more pictures? He said, I'm not home right now, I'll be home tomorrow and then I'll send you some pictures. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, no problem. So I kind of forgot about it, and the next day my phone started blowing up with all these pictures he sent me of it, and it was basically of it, just all the parts and stuff. And he wrote me some long message. I'll see if I can screen record this and I'll put it in after I'm done talking. Basically saying he would give it away for free to a good home, somebody that was going to work on it. And I was like, you got to be kidding me. I'm like, I'll come after work. And he had sent me his address, his phone number, So I get off work and I rush over there to go look at it. I'm like, I'm taking it regardless. I mean, just the parts alone on this bike are probably worth a couple thousand. These are pretty rare bikes. I think nobody had messaged them yet because they don't really know what this is. This was the first water-cooled bike ever. Well, I think they had some back in like the 40s or 50s, but mass-produced, liquid-cooled, 2-stroke bike. It's either 73 or 72. I'll have to look at the title. So nobody really knows what it is. He was a super nice guy. I guess he just felt like giving it away to somebody that would use it. So let's go ahead and go through what's here. I haven't even gone through any of these boxes. I kind of just went to his house and then we stood there and talked for a while and loaded it up and left. He got it from a guy, an older gentleman who was probably in his like 80s or something. Had been sitting since, well, it was last registered in 1986 July, so 40 years ago almost. It's been sitting for like 40 years. It's got kind of higher mileage. It's missing the tack. There's a couple weird little pieces that are missing, and I'll go over that. It's missing the tack. Speedometer is here. It's got 39,120 or 194 miles. Controls are here. Brakes obviously aren't doing anything. I think this is the oil tank because this thing's oil injected. Looking over the bike, can tell it's been laid down. There's some dents here, and if you look at the pipes, there's a hole in the bottom of that one. There's just some dents on them, like right there. I don't know what happened. When I get to the gas tank, I'll explain more of what he told me about it. So it is a complete bike. He started tearing the engine apart for some reason. I need to get this up on the bench. I don't know why. Maybe he was going to try to, I think he said he was going to rebuild it, but he couldn't get the cylinder off, but the motor's not locked up apparently. That I haven't even confirmed. Oh yeah, it's not locked up at all. Turns over nice. He was going to rebuild the motor. I don't know why or whatever, but he was going to. Here's the piece of the case that's busted off. I don't know if this got dropped and that fell off. It's actually pretty heavy for a 2-stroke. This supposed to be his electric start too. He told me all the parts are bagged in here of what they are. Here's the carbs. He had already cleaned the carburetors. I'll probably touch those up. All the motor pieces are in here. I don't know, it looks like carb parts. Intake boots. It actually still look pretty good. Supposedly there's a engine side cover. Supposedly there's a new carb rebuild kit somewhere in all this. It kind of looks like a new part. There's the starter. Battery box. Points assembly. Yeah, it's kind of a basket case now. What is this? This must be the oil tank. Wonder where the cap is to that. All the pieces are in here. Part of the air cleaner. There's the magneto. All the cables. Arizona. Wonder if this was the original license plate to this thing. I think that's Arizona. It says 1975. That's pretty cool. I didn't even know that was in here. I'm wondering if this bike's from Arizona. Can't make out what that sticker says. Rear drum brakes off of it. Sorry if I'm all over the place. I'm kind of just going through this stuff too, and then something catches my eye and I go the other way and start looking at that. These were my gloves in here. Here's a float for one of the carbs. Oh, these must be the carb rebuild kits. Some random parts. I'm gonna have to go through all of this. There's the clutch. Sorry about the filming. It's not the best. Trying to do this one-handed. Here is the tank. Side covers. This one's got a crack in it. Tank doesn't look horrible inside. That's what I was worried about. I figured the tank was a. So you hear that in there? There's rocks in here. There's the pedcock. Almost looks like someone sprayed over it or something. There's rocks in there. And I kind of asked him, like, oh, are you trying to, you know, clean the gas tank or whatever? And he said no, the guy's kids put him in there. And so it got me thinking, I mean, this guy's in his 80s or 90s. I'm wondering if he went out on this bike and laid it over and his kids didn't want him riding it anymore. Because the two pieces I know for sure they're missing is the Kickstarter is missing and the shifter. And I'm wondering if his kids took like the shifter off, the kickstart, put rocks in the tank, took the tack off thinking it wouldn't run with that, because for how complete this bike is, it's weird that those are the 3 pieces missing. I don't know. I just got given the story of where he got it from and the situation. If it's just sitting in a garage for 40 years, those parts just wouldn't be missing. It's also missing this left-hand turn signal. Unless he's got that in one of these boxes, which is plausible. Basically, oh, I haven't looked in this tote. Or this, hold on, sorry. Like I said, sorry. ADHD all over the place with this. So there's the radiator. There's the rear brake. Oh. There's the turn signal. Cool. I'll have to buy one of those. Air filter box. That'd probably be hard to find. I don't see a key to it. Maybe I'll message the guy. This must be the engine bolts. Yeah, he said the wires are pretty stiff on this, but they make a whole new wire kit. I mean, if I got this going, which I will eventually, I'm going to just convert it to CDI if they sell a kit. But this is probably one of my best finds. I can't believe someone would just give this away for free. I mean, I guess lucky me. I mean, I was asking like, what's the lowest you'd take for it? Because he was asking $1,000, and I've always wanted one of these old 2-cycle street bikes, you know, like the Yamaha, I think it's an RD 400, the Kawasaki, I don't know what I can't remember what the Kawasaki's name is, but they made like a 752. They all did in the early 70s, and then emissions came and they switched over to 4-strokes because 4-strokes had evolved so much by the late 70s that they could keep up with these bikes, or were comparable. But here's the seat. Oh my goodness. Nice. Well, that just the seat's done, but I took it. He just like, do you even want this? I'm like, I'm gonna take it, because even if I just reassemble the motor, clean it up, it's just a cool bike to even just look at. Definitely a big project. I'm glad the big pieces are here: the engine, the exhaust, the side covers, the tank, radiator. It was a complete bike. Just gonna need completely gone through. So kind of a shorter video. I just thought you guys might think this was interesting. If so, please like and leave me a comment down below. Would you have taken this for free? Oh, let me show you guys one more thing, because it came with this is the other cool thing. It came with, if I can find it, where did I put it? I just looked at it this morning. Oh, here we go. So he had bought 4 of the factory service manuals into one. So this is everything about this bike. How to do everything, which is really cool. Disc brake service, engine manual, service guide, carburetor manual. I don't know if this came with it. Here's an original service manual for this bike.